trying to get running. And so one year, this 1924 fired up, and it fought us, I think, until 1 o'clock in the afternoon, John, when we actually had this one running. It fought us.
Sounds good.
The only problem was that John retimed it 3 times. So he was in time, he retimed it, and he retimed it, and then we got it back into time. And so I don't know if anybody noticed, John was over here timing this morning, which scared the shit out of me. So anyhow, one year we got a Jenkins tractor running, one year we got this, I think this was last year, number 2 we got running. So every year we've had great luck, and the official rules are we are not allowed to eat until this thing runs. Okay? Now that rule gets broken by a couple of guys that are bigger than I am that are hungry. But this tractor is going to run before lunch. Okay, we've got a couple of ace mechanics here. Let me introduce Hickory Lake all the way from Connecticut, who is our subject matter expert. And then John Mangiel, hold up your hand. Mr. Guy who got this one running, and if anything goes wrong, it's his fault today. All right, so if anybody wants to see all the parts, the crankshaft and all of that apart, take a look now because she's going to go back together and she's going to run before lunch. Okay? Any questions? We're going to have a couple of interviews in here, but I think we're just going to go. Good. All right. Thanks, guys.
Yay. Here's all the extra parts.
The gas.
Magneto cylinder, handlebars. Hoses, hose clamps. Pretty blender, everything's here.
What do you have done?
Had it stitched. Remember, it was all split open?
Yeah.
This crankshaft's got no counterweight.
It's not bolt on.
Okay.
It just bolts on.
Yeah, but you uses 1 bolt instead of 2.
Perfectly in balance. So I wonder, John, do I need a gasket for this bottom?
Yep.
I think I can put an O-ring right at it, John. Around this down here. That work? So just guys to know, just to introduce, this is John Mangiel, lead mechanic on this project. So when it doesn't run, it's his fault. It is his fault entirely. Nobody else has even expressed an opinion to get wrong. All right, so I advise you don't express any opinions because he will cast blame to you.
Be advised, I've never done this myself.
Yeah, now what do you got down below this one? Yeah. They the same?
The very
No, we gotta take this one.
That is so surface though.
Adjusting the valves there, huh, guys?
You got quite a lift on that one piece.
I got the Magneto and the cylinder on while I was off filming snowblower school.
Line your way.
Cylinder head on it. Hey, camera battery magically charged a little bit.
You just want to use
Are they studs that go in there to hold on?
Not bolts?
Must be.
Like this
Yeah.
one's shorter than the other ones. Yeah,
Must be studs.
they're studs, and then.
I wonder where they use studs.
But he sent them all the way down, so that's probably what
Okay.
we need to do is reverse this stud and this stud.
Yeah. Yeah, they're drilled just a touch deeper or something. Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was...
Okay.
No, So listen, 1997, the Greeley Travel Club started. 2000, I believe Jim Bracken became president. 2000. 2001 and 2002. 2 years you were president?
Could have been.
Yes, sir. So he's kind of one of those guys that transitioned us from a very early, young, crazy club into having a president, a vice president, some of that structure. And that structure lasts us today. Where is Hank Dermer? Here is our current president, Hank Dermer, who keeps the rules in check. And so these are guys you'll never see, however, they write a lot. All right, so I was lucky enough to find something that Jim Bracken wrote called From the President's Corner. It's in this wonderful Gazette, September 2000.
Not out of battery.
No, that can't be. 2000, the president.
He was 2000 to 2001.
Oh, okay.
I
From
looked
the
him up.
President's Corner, a little bit about myself. For those of you who don't know anything about me, the first Gravely I ever saw was in the summer of 1942. Summer of 42. Oh. So,
You want more history on that?
I was 8 years old.
How old do you think I was in summer of 42?
You were 8. In the summer starting that year, I would work for my uncle in the gas station, car, truck, and tractor repair shop out in the country. Out in the country near Newark, Delaware. Now, if you know where Newark, Delaware is, it's all suburban these days. It's called Little's Garage. My job in the garage was to take care of all the gas pumps, sell candy, cigarettes, and soda, clean parts, and help with small repairs. At 8 years old, he was working. My father was a farm manager for a large dairy farm called Foxden Farms. They bought a Gravely tractor and sickle bar for service and tune-up. After the tune-up and repair, I was running it and thought that forward reverse and high-low gear were pretty neat for a tractor in 42. I didn't get interested in Gravely tractors until later in life, probably 1955, 1956, when I started working for Bill McSperrin's Garage in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, right up the street. Actually, right up there.
Right top of Miller's Hill.
Right top of Miller's Hill. Then in 1959, I became a dealer salesman and a dealer in 1962. 1962, you became a dealer. I continued my interest in grading through the years to my present restored 1941 you restored and 1965. It was 1941 is around here somewhere. I should go find it. I'm also currently restoring a 1935 and a 1975. Now keep in mind this is in the year 2000. I'm sure he has it done by now. All right, so John, he sold the dealership to somebody who you bought it from?
Right.
Gil Swift. Okay. And so this guy is still doing your work for you.
No, he ain't working for me.
So now, how long have you been a dealer, John?
That's it. Half years.
50 and a half years. Damn. That's why you guys get to call me the old man. I am anxious to share my love for Gravely's with my fellow club members. I am looking forward to many idea exchanges with all of you. I am looking forward to all of us working together to make this club one that we can all be proud of. My wife and I vacationed in Wisconsin from September 8th through the 14th this year. We had the privilege of meeting with Gene Pellegrin, who started planning Mow in 2001. We visited 3 possible sites for the affair in Brilliant. On September 9th, we showed our tractors at a show in Pickett, Wisconsin. And on the 10th, we showed them in Wisconsin. Both shows stirred much interest in old graves and attachments. The friendly people of Wisconsin are looking forward to seeing us and our goodies in operation at Mow in 2001, which is up in Wisconsin. And how many people do you think made the trip? It was a long way. John made the trip. He got lost in Chicago, but he made the trip. I will have...
I just got back last week.
Oh, you've ridden with John, haven't you?
That was before GPS.
Put the sun to your left.
I will have more information on Mow in 2001 in upcoming newsletters. Thanks for your confidence in me. Thank you, Jim, and thank you for your service. John, you wanted John Dimhoff? No, Hank wanted do that? Go for it.
I just wanted to say, you know, I was a relatively new director, and Jim was a director at the time, and we were planning a 2013 mowing. And Jim was working on the shirts. And then around that time there was a change, and the president at that time was Glenn Barnes. Glenn says, "Hey, Hank, do the shirts." Okay. Well, the tractor that you had come up with and the colors and everything were different from what we had with Glenn Barnes orchestrating. So here I am, new guy, and you had done your thing and it was great. And I go to Glenn and say, you know, we changed some colors here, so the numbers for what the shirts are going to cost is going to increase $125. And if you know Glenn Barnes, that was the wrong thing to say. Yeah. He got upset at me. Just do the shirts, okay? So we did the shirts, and everything worked out fine. There was a fellow, and I'll use his initials, John Langeal, stole some shirts out of the inventory and gave them to me. Hey, John, it's umpteen years later, who cares? You know? And he gave me some shirts, and I went to visit Glenn Barnes and gave him the shirts. And then we had the mow in, and then shortly after that, Glenn had passed. But I guess the point of the story is there's so many neat guys within this organization that, you know, Jim here, okay, and then Glenn and Ron and myself. I mean, but the neat thing is all these guys get together on Saturday to work on crazy old tractors and engines. And, you know, you don't see that in today's world. So, you know, thank you, Jim. We appreciate the contribution you made and the guys and all the guys here. How about a round of applause here?
We do right here. You want to say something?
Yeah. Jim also was responsible for the mowing at Rough and Tumble. And he was responsible for a lot of work being done down in Greenwood, Delaware. So, been involved. So we certainly appreciate that. And Jim, a couple days before we had the mowing at Greenwood, what was the situation up there?
Well,
It rained
the what?
Yeah, all right.
down in Greenwood.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
At Sam Yoder's
Sam
place.
Yoder's Farm, yeah.
Okay. What did we see down there the night or two before the mowing? They had 7.5 inches of rain. The fields were flooded. And we were talking about where we were going to put the tents and how we were going to get people to the tents.
If I remember correctly, I took the gravy up there and we marked out spaces in the tall grass for people to set up their tents or displays or whatever it was. Did we do that?
I think you did it. I didn't.
Well, I remember we agreed on what to do to get some organization, and that's what we did, yes. We marked out the spaces for people to show their stuff in, just by cutting the grass. You know. I do remember doing that, yeah.
And up at Wisconsin, you were up there for almost a week before the mowing,
Yeah,
along with Larry Need.
yeah, I was going to say, Larry Mead and I went up early and that situation started squared away. It was, I can't remember some of the problems we run into. It was getting things organized and getting set up. But it came off as a pretty good show after all. And I remember all the beginning shows were pretty good at that time.
You did a lot of work on it.
Well,
I'm aware of that.
helped start another tractor club at the same time, so I was pretty busy because I was president of the Gravely Tractor Club then and vice president of the other one. Not that I didn't have enough to do in one, and both clubs have been very successful since.
Were you cheating on us, Jim?
No, I had too much energy. I had to burn it up someplace. But, yeah, I do remember that very well. And we moved to Selbyville at the same time, and my wife done a lot of things that I shouldn't have done, or should have done.
Steve's like, come on before I run out of the last bar of battery.
Bob, you got one more job to do, boss.
I do?
Yes, you do. You gotta get up here and do a ceremonial first pull. All right, so you're gonna pull this thing. And I don't think she's gonna start because John.
I probably can't pull.
Oh, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
Hey, Rich, spin the whole stander.
You want to stay right there?
Yeah, spin the stander up.
Nah, we got, which way you wanna go?
Fine.
Just double work orange. All right, well, everybody's gotta turn around then somehow.
Everybody rotate.
Pull, you're just gonna actually.
Okay, videographers to the front. Come on.
There you go, there you go. No compression. All right, so Jim, hold that right there, Jim. All right, everybody just, where's the kid? Hang on. Look at Phil. There you go, look that way, Russ. Look that way. You got it?
Nice.
All right.
The valves are open. All right, so we have to make a decision here. I know everybody's getting hungry. Do you want to pull on this a minute and then eat? You want to push our luck, or do you want to just break rule and eat and say, let's do this after lunch?
Pull it.
Pull it.
Pull it a couple times.
Pull it. Pull it.
A lot of younger guys than me pull
Well, it is our tradition. It is our tradition that a guy out of Jersey will not let us electric start this.
You know how those Jersey guys are.
We make him pull on it.
The truck.
The tractor. So do we want to pour some gas in this or not?
No, I mean, in the drain cock. The primer up top.
Eric, you might want to find this is probably going to break on you. Why don't you find the,
Okay.
that's a 7/8.
I chose it poorly. Hey!
Call them the strap technique.
That's because I went over there and I touched it.
Smells like paint already.
Give it 2 minutes. Wah, 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 wah.
Drain cock's cut. There we go.
It's supposed to be close.
Fired a little bit.
Making noise.
Contact.
Pretty soon go now.
Okay, take 5. Getting closer. That is a technicality. It did run for more than 3 seconds.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, it's a runner.
Yeah, it'll run.
It needs fine tuning now is all.
Yep. You know. Editing software. Take 107. Perfect. Well, I'm out of battery power, guys, but it does run. Yes. 2025 Model D.